Hello and welcome to another one of my videos. Now today I'm going to look at something a little bit different. I'm going to go to Poland and take a look at one of their tourist rations. Now this is made by the same people that make the Polish Army military rations, and this one is specifically made for tourists. So let's get this on a table and see what this pack contains. So as you can see, I now have here on the table this civilian Polish ration. Now this is made by Arpol, which are the makers of their military rations, the Polish military rations, and this one is designated their tourist meal for tourists. It does have a list of contents, and it says the mains, and if you see there, is sausage with tomatoes and chickpeas in sauce. So first thing we notice, it's a nice large looking pack, nice and heavy. Again, strong plastic construction, the sort of thing that most rations, European and the US rations, are packed in, but obviously a light green. So this particular one is quite fresh also. It's an expiry date of 7/22, so plenty of life in this one. So let's see what this actually contains. So what makes this a tourist ration, I don't know. So I'm just bringing my friend. There's no easy peel tear strip on this again, so we shall just slit this across the back and see what this Polish Arpol tourist ration actually contains. So straight off the bat, there is a nice set of cutlery, again very reminiscent of the Polish military rations. There is a little tub of something there, and looking down things, it says there is a meat pate, so that must be the meat pate. Oh, I think there's the actual label there. So there's a meat pate with a nice resealable lid. We have the customary SU1 biscuits, the hard tack biscuits. We have the wet nap. All of these are very reminiscent of the Polish military rations. There is a nice flameless ration heater. Again, I recognise all of these. There's a little accessory pack, so you get the stove, 6 fuel tabs, box and matches, and a little Esbit stove there. So that's another reminiscent. We have, unusually, a one-time use toothbrush with a little tube of toothpaste. Very nice touch. So toothbrush and toothpaste. We have the McDonald's style drinking straw. And this is a isotonic drinks powder. So a nice isotonic drink powder. We also have some water, not for consumption. This is to add to the flameless ration heater. It's a nice touch. It's nice when you get the required amount of water. And a second wet nap. We also have what I think is an instant drinks. So this is the raspberry. So I'm not sure if that might be supplementary dietary. So it is an isotonic drinks powder, and there is another one of their instant teas. And the mains itself, which in this particular case is sausage with tomatoes and chickpeas in sauce. So nice, impressive single meal set of contents for this tourist ration. It's a little bit different in the fact that you actually get a little toothbrush and small toothpaste, and they actually include the water also for the flameless ration heater. So let's get this out on a tray and see what these look and taste like. And as you can see, I now have here on the tray this Polish tourist ration. Now the first thing I notice is there is no coffees or teas as such, but I do have 2 lemon drinks. There is a lemon isotonic drink powder and a lemon instant tea. So usually I make these cold and have them as a cold beverage, but this time I think I will use this one hot. You can use them either to make a lemon sort of tea. So this is the lemon drink. So I'm going to use this one, as I say, as the hot drink. Quite tricky to open. Slightly finer granules to normal, but very similar looking to the military grade instant drink powders. And as I said, this time I'm just going to use hot water, and this will become my hot beverage. So it's hot lemon tea. And I am using again the US MRE spoon. There was no cutlery as such with this pack. I'm now down to the beverage base powder. So this one is lemon. It's an isotonic drink. Did come with a straw, obviously meant to make in the pouch shake, but because I have a glass I shall use a glass. So there's a nice little drinks there, powder. And it calls for 250 millilitres of water. Now this is a 350 ml glass, so I will only be using about half. Right, I think I've just made an error there. I did say this ration didn't come with any cutlery. It did. I've just seen it on the floor. It's actually fell off the table, and I forgot it was there. So it does come with its own cutlery, but we shall carry on using this US MRE spoon now. So that's the lemon drink made. We shall have a look at the pate. Now this is a pork pate. Pork liver pate. So it's a nice smooth looking pate there, creamy looking pate, and it does come with a nice reusable sealable lid, which is a nice touch. Now we have the infamous SU1 cracker. Now people that watch my videos know I have a dislike for these. They just break your teeth. They must be the worst cracker out there. Why most European countries still use them I don't know. There is no need to bake biscuits that hard. As you can hear, I've seen videos where these have been run over by a truck and they still didn't crush. So the hardtack SU1 crackers with the little caraway seeds, seen hundreds and hundreds of times now, and the mains, which is sausage with tomatoes, chickpeas in a sauce. So it's nice and hot as always, been boiling 10 minutes in a pan of water. I'm just going to pour it into a dish just for demonstration. Wow, 400 grams, a whole lot of sausage. It looks like there must be an entire Polish sausage gone into there. Huge quantity, lots and lots of sausage. So just give that a little bit of a mix around, get all those flavours. I see tomato pieces, actual tomato skins, so there are fresh tomatoes in there. Okay, so where do we start? Let's just move that to one side. I think we'll start with the lemon tea. So this is the lemon beverage powder, which you can either have hot or cold. Today we're having it hot. Much sweeter in its hot form. I think the sugars dissolve better. Nice lemon flavour. Very reminiscent of the cold remedies. I've had these before and I've said this before. In the UK we have lemon cold remedies called Lemsips, which is basically a lemon powder with paracetamol and a few other little things in there. This tastes just like a Lemsip. It's sweet, it's lemon flavoured, it's hot, it's comforting. It's a nice lemon flavoured drink as a hot tea. Now we'll have a look at the isotonic cold base. For me, not as pleasant. The lemon is a little bit more nondescript, more in the background. There is a lemon taste there, but you can also feel the electrolyte powders. You can feel the salts in there and all the vitamin powders, mineral powders. Sure, it's doing you good. Sure, it's giving you lots of essential vitamins and minerals, but it's not the most tasty lemon cold drink. But again, designed for a purpose, keep you going, give you your electrolytes. So let's give us another little mix round. I think before we go to those, I'm going to have a look at the pork pate. So, pork pate, nice, smooth, creamy. Try a little bit on its own. Liver flavour, not overpowering. The liver's there in the background. Nice, creamy texture, nice creamy consistency. Liver is not overpowering. It's nicely in the background, nicely salted, nicely peppered. Let's have a look at these hardtack SU1 biscuits for what must be the 100th of time. Caraway seeds, baked to be totally rock hard. As I've said many times before, I find the easiest way is to break them into bite-sized pieces and then do with them what you like, what you need to do. So I'm going to try a little bit with the pate. Crispy, crunchy, very hard. You can hear that snap. It would do the same to your teeth given the chance. I do find breaking them a little bit the best way, but with this pate, great base for the pate. Just remember to put them in your mouth in bite-sized pieces, and you shouldn't break your teeth trying to bite a piece off. Great backing for the pate. Just wish there was a little bit softer like most of the crackers. Well, moving on to the mains. Sausage, obviously Polish sausage, chickpeas and tomatoes. You can see pieces of fresh tomato. That is a tomato, fresh tomato. I've seen tomato skins in there. 1 or 2 chickpeas floating around. Obviously see herbs, spices. I'm going to go straight away to the sausage. There is a lot of sausage in this pack. Smoked sausage, soft. Very, very typical Polish sausage. That's not a bad thing. It is a good flavoured sausage. Not overly firm. It's nice and soft to eat, nice for them to chew. A good smoky flavour. Tasty, enjoyable. Lots and lots of sausage in there. Let's try some of the chickpeas. So some of the chickpeas there. Nice and soft. Bordering on being a little bit too soft, but should be eatable by most people. You wouldn't need good dental hygiene to eat these. The sauce is tomato based. There is little herbs in there. If you can see, there is herbs, plenty of salt, plenty of pepper. The smoky flavour from the sausage has gone through to the sauce, making it a rich smoked flavour tomato sauce. Most enjoyable, very tasty, very enjoyable. Obviously, the best thing to do on these would be to add some and leave it in there. As you can hear, the crack is quite horrendous. On your front teeth, you could be in serious trouble visiting your dentist. So much easier. You break them into bite-sized pieces. Let's have a little of a taste of this tea while they have a few minutes to soak up some of those juices. Nice lemon tea. Okay, now I think they'd be better if they had longer, but we'll just take that first bit. Still crispy, still crunchy, but given 10 minutes in there, be a good way of bulking out this meal even further. Nice, enjoyable, tasty meal. Look at the wet nap. Seen these as well many times before. Standard Polish military issue wet nap. Not the strongest, not the wettest, but they are moist. They rip easy. There is a slight lemon scent to them, a little lemon cleaner smell. Not the best, not the strongest, but just to anti-bac, disinfect your hands would do the job. I don't think they'd clean them if they was covered in muck and filth, but just for a disinfectant before you eat, perfectly fine. So this is the contents of this Arpol tourist ration. Good ration, nice and tasty meal. Certainly you'll have no hesitation in having one of these again. So I'm going to leave it here. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe and hit that notification button for future videos coming very soon. So thank you and goodbye.